Norway is an advanced country in Northern Europe, boasting beautiful nature and a high quality of life. Its main characteristics include diverse natural landscapes, such as dense forests and snow-capped mountains, and an excellent social welfare system with free medical care, education, and old-age pensions. Norway has a high income level and a stable economy, supported by a stable democratic political system with high political participation. To emphasize again, Norway is an advanced country with abundant natural beauty and a robust social welfare system, moving towards an innovative and sustainable future.
So far, we have shown in part 1 that Norway truly has one of the best qualities of life in the world. Now let's begin part 2. Norway's political society is considered to be a country with the high gender equality. The proportion of female lawmakers in the National Assembly is about 40%, and the female executive quota system is established by law in public corporations. So the ratio of female executives must be at least 40%. Additionally, to promote gender equality, starting in 2016, both men and women are required to perform mandatory military service for 1 year. Norway's economy is strong in natural energy, shipping, and fisheries.
Income from energy production and export, such as oil and gas, accounts for more than 30% of national fiscal revenue. Approximately 150,000 Norwegians are employed in the oil-related industry, and Norway's oil industry has a significant influence on other domestic industries. Norway is home to more than 50 small and medium-sized shipyards with high technology and international competitiveness. These shipyards mainly specialize in ship repair and the construction of special ships, and related industries such as marine plants and equipment have also developed. The Norwegian fishing industry is the largest in Europe, with catches ranging from 2.5 to 3 billion tons per year. Norway focuses on coastal fishing and aquaculture, and the main fish species harvested include herring, mackerel, salmon, and trout. Oslo, the capital of Norway, is the world's largest salmon exporter and has been able to create the world's largest and most environmentally friendly salmon farming environment by introducing cutting-edge technology from an early stage. Most of Norway's territory is made up of Scandinavian mountains. Norway's coastline is enormous, with a total coastline of over 50,000 kilometers, making it the longest national coastline in the world after Canada. Norway is one of the cleanest inhabited places on Earth. The population density is extremely low compared to the land area, and the manufacturing industry is barely developed, so it boasts a natural blessed environment. The climate is a typical cold climate. In December, the sun sets at 3 p.m. and the average temperature is minus 15 degrees Celsius or lower. It snows frequently, and it is said that a white knight phenomenon occurs like in the North Pole. However, due to the influence of the Gulf Stream, the temperature in the coastal area is not very low. There is a lot of rain, and there is no extreme cold. Although Norway has a small population, it has won the most medals in the Winter Olympics and is the country with the most overall wins in the Winter Olympics. The most popular on this sports include cross-country skiing, ski jumping, and biathlon, which are Nordic ski events named after the country. Furthermore, Norway has been especially prominent in literature. In the late 19th century, the golden age of Northern European literature produced 4 major writers representing Norwegian literature. Bjørnson, J. Lee, Alexander Kielland, and Henrik Ibsen are credited with elevating Norwegian literature to the forefront of European literature. In particular, Henrik Ibsen's intense realism, represented in his work A Doll's House, can be said to be a major characteristic of Norwegian literature. Edvard Munch is a painter representing Norwegian art. The representative work The Scream, which depicts a man screaming, winding coughs, and extreme anxiety, is a work that has been loved by many art lovers even in modern times. The Nobel Prize award ceremony is held every year on December 10th, Nobel Memorial Day in Stockholm, Sweden. However, for the Nobel Peace Prize, the award ceremony is held at Oslo City Hall in Norway, not Sweden. This change is because Nobel wrote a suicide note, or will, in 1895, and Sweden and Norway were merged into one country in 1900, when the Nobel Foundation was established. For this purpose, Norway has a Nobel Peace Prize Center and the Norwegian Nobel Committee.
A well-known figure in Norway is Todd Heyerdahl. He was an explorer and anthropologist nicknamed the Last Viking, and was known as the epitome of 20th century exploration after crossing the Pacific Ocean on a raft he built with his own hands. Heyerdahl, born in 1914, was educated in zoology from an early age because his mother showed great interest in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. After attending the University of Oslo, he majored in zoology and geography. In 1947, when he was 34 years old, he studied animals and plants on the small island of Fatu-Hiva in the South Pacific and interacted with the native people. Then he learned that their ancestor was the sun god Tiki, who came from the east. After some time, Heyerdahl discovered stone statues of the ancient Mayan civilization in Fatu-Hiva and became convinced that the ancestors of the indigenous people around the South Pacific were the Mayans of South America, that is, modern-day Peru.
To prove that there was communication between ancient Pacific Islanders and Americans, Todd Heyerdahl decided to build a raft and cross the Pacific Ocean in the same way as ancient people might have 1,500 years ago. Heyerdahl named the raft Kon-Tiki after the Inca god. The raft Kon-Tiki traveled safely from Peru to Polynesia after sailing 7,200 kilometers over 101 days. Today, Kon-Tiki can be seen at the Kon-Tiki Museum in Oslo. Heyerdahl's true story was later made into a documentary film, and an adapted version was released as a film in 2012. This film was nominated for Best Foreign Language Film at the 85th Academy Awards. Heyerdahl spent his life participating in various explorations and archaeological projects, including in Easter Island and the Tigris, and died of a brain tumor at the age of 87. The Norwegian government gave Heyerdahl a state funeral at Oslo Cathedral in 2002. Thank you for watching. This is Gina. I worked alongside Leah and Tony. Thank you.